So what it's like flying the national airline of Iceland. In this video I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about Icelandair, so just sit back and enjoy the experience. And in the end I will tell you the main aim of this video, a comparison and the final conclusion. Okay, now we're just waiting for the plane to park here and then we're ready to board. So it was a successful mission at the gate and my seat got changed to 10A. I'm very happy about that. The gate agent was very kind, even though in the beginning he told me I have to pay for it, but in the end he was like, okay, it's free, here you go. I already pressed it in the system, I already logged in and I already changed it, so I'm gonna give it to you. And that's how I got my new boarding pass, and my seat is 10A. So let's see, I'm so curious about the Icelandair 757. We're gonna check it. So on this flight, unlike many other European flights, we are boarding by rows, but starting from the back of the plane. So first business and Saga Gold and premium passengers are allowed to board. The rows 30 until 41 starts the boarding, the rows 17 until 29, and in the end, the first 10 rows finish the boarding process. We are flying on a 21 years old Icelandair Boeing 757, but it's a fact that Icelandair operates very old planes in their fleet, just like all the 11 Boeing 757 aircrafts and the 3 Boeing 767s. But of course they have some pretty new ones like the Boeing 737-900. The first impressions of the cabin are very nice, and we have a silent boarding music, and we are among the last passengers to board the aircraft as our seat is 10A. Okay, the engine view on this flight is like every aviation lover's dream. It's perfect. And now let's check what we have here around the seat. I'm gonna show the content of the seat pocket later. Yes, and we also have a headrest, which is very useful for a longer flights like to the US, for example, where Icelandair operates a lot of flights, and the two sides are foldable. Actually, it's always a nice feature on a seat.
Or under the seat in front of you. No stowage of carry-on items is allowed by the exits. Fasten your seatbelt and keep it fastened and visible.
And yeah, as you have probably noticed, we have a built-in onboard entertainment system where they display us this safety demonstration video right now. And yeah, sorry for the reflection on the screen, I just couldn't do anything with this. The plane is like falling apart, like look at that overhead panel, which is like ready to break down, but still something is holding it there. Oof, it's scary. In order to access the onboard entertainment system, you need to watch a video which is like 3 minutes long, but until that you are not allowed to use the small television. Do you know any other airline which like does the same, that you have to watch a promotional video before accessing the small television in front of you? If you know one, just write it in the comment section below. We have a live map where we can track our flight. It's a very nice function on all these inbuilt entertainment systems, and it's still not working. I'm gonna figure out how it works. Oh yeah, here we go. We have the menus here, and then we can select the films and all the others. We have a smaller map here as well. It's like, yeah, it doesn't function like properly. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. It wasn't that good, by the way, as for like airlines like Qatar or Etihad or Emirates, but I mean, considering the fact this is a European airline, it's good. I'm actually quite surprised by the variety of movies and musics uploaded in the system, but all the other functions are just crap. So no games, we have all the PDF files uploaded what you can read, so it's basically useless. And moreover, they won't give you a headphone, so you either have to purchase one or bring your own one, but otherwise you won't get sound out from that small device in front of you. Shortly after takeoff, the crew offered free blankets, but only for the passengers sitting in the first 5 rows. The other passengers didn't even have a chance to get one. Okay, and in the seat pocket we have the safety card. We have 2 small donating envelopes here, so if you want to donate for several foundations, you just place the money in the envelope, hand it over to the crew, and then they will deliver your donation. And we also have a waste bag here. And I almost forgot to show one of the most important things here, and it's the menu card. So on all Icelandair flights, regardless of your destination, you only get one free drink service option. If you would like to purchase any kind of snacks on board, you have to pay. And I can say it's not cheap to buy food on board. And you only have boring and very basic menu offers. And of course, if you want to buy alcoholic drinks, you still have to pay for that. So here's the free drink service. I got 1 orange juice and a 7-Up. And they only go through the cabin once, so you have to use your chance to get those free drinks. And now we have a beautiful overview of the Faroe Islands, located between the North Atlantic Ocean and the Norwegian Sea. It's actually on my bucket list to go here and take the Atlantic Airways helicopter rides between these islands here. It must be very cool. To have Wi-Fi, it costs 6 euros for the entire duration of the flight, and it won't give you free options for messaging and texting like Norwegian does or KLM, so you have to pay for it. Okay, so what did I want to show you with this video? If I would have to put Icelandair on an airline scale, it would be very hard to place them. But why? Because I would have to compare it with other flights between Iceland and Europe. And I would definitely rank them as a number 1, as they offer the best service between European destinations and Iceland. But when it comes to traveling to the US with Icelandair, I have several concerns. So all the US flights are like 5 to 8 hours from Iceland, and you get the same service as on European 3-hour flights. So on the US flight, they are closer to a low-cost carrier. So basically, Icelandair offers nice connecting alternatives for both US and European passengers between the two continents. But they usually cost the same as other European or US carriers who actually offer meals and snacks in their ticket price, and not just a free drink. So as a conclusion, I would not recommend making a connecting flight with Icelandair between the United States and Europe, as all the other alternatives are probably better regarding the onboard service. Only if you would like to take the advantage of the stopover benefits and look around in Iceland, because actually when you fly transatlantic with Icelandair, you can choose to add 1 to 7 days stopover in Iceland at no additional airfare actually, and so that's pretty good. But as soon as you arrive in Iceland, you're gonna have to take a bus to Reykjavik, because the airport is in Keflavik and the cheapest option to get to Reykjavik is by the local bus, and it still costs $30 round trip. So that's pretty insane. I hope I was able to give a clear view of the national airline of Iceland. If you would like more videos like this, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss my new reviews. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them and I'm always ready to answer them. See you soon, bye bye.